Greetings, Art200, and warm welcome to my investigative object project. For our project, I will be discussing a painting by Jean-Michel Basquiat called The Boxer. I first saw this painting in a book of abstract art my father had gotten me for me when I was about maybe 10 or 11 years old. This painting originally caught my eye based purely off its aesthetic, and at the time its unusual style of brushwork and expression also drew me in. As I grew up, I started to become more and more into street art and the power it was able to bring to people of the streets, their struggles or passions. It is with this new interest I began to explore the deeper meaning of this artwork, and luckily, this project has given me the outlet to share with you what I know about this artwork and how I and many others have interpreted it. I hope you find this project to be informative, and I hope it helps you understand what this artwork is truly about. Enjoy. This piece is titled Boxer, and it was painted in 1982 by Jean-Michel Basquiat. Basquiat was known for his pride in his black culture and where he came from, the Bronx. This pride can also be seen in many of his other works, as they are all abstract versions of his life, relationships, struggles, and achievements. This painting style is called Neo-Expressionism. Neo-Expressionism is an art form where the art is highly subjective not only to the viewer, but also the artist. This piece is also very interesting because of how rough, crude, aggressive, and almost rushed the brushstrokes look. I feel this gives the piece a lot of character. For the comparison portion of my project, I chose a statue that we looked at in class, called Boxer at Rest. I chose this statue because both these pieces are a fighter, but they mean two very different things in my opinion. Boxer, by Basquiat, is a fighter of life and is meant to represent Basquiat's will to survive and his will to succeed no matter how hard life hits. And in a way, it shows that no matter how badly you get beaten up or how many scars you've gotten, you can and will triumph over it all if only you have the will to do so. This painting also was also meant to represent the strength and resilience of the Black community. Boxer at Rest, on the other hand, is a very literal fighter. The boxer at rest seems to be an older man who appears to be resting after a fight. Something else that I've drawn from this sculpture is that the boxer is meant to show the effects of what a life of fighting does to your body, your mental health, and shows the strong will that fighters have in general. In order for me to truly understand the deeper meaning of this artwork, I had to do extensive research and deconstruct parts of the painting to give specific examples of symbolism and meaning in this painting. For the first deconstruction, you can see an abstract skeletal system that Basquiat intended to represent vulnerability. Basquiat wanted to use the mixture of what a fighter represents and vulnerability to create the feeling that even if there are things that make you self-conscious or even vulnerable, you can always triumph over them as long as you have the will to do so. The second deconstruction I did was that of the crown. The crown, or other variations, can be found in every painting from Basquiat, and this crown is used as a form of iconography and as a signature. To me, this is very cool because in each of Basquiat's works, the crown or halo is very subtle and can almost be overlooked if you're not paying attention. For my third deconstruction, I took a look at the raised hands of the fighter. One very interesting thing I noticed is that each side has different colors. The right side, or red side, is meant to represent the fire of Basquiat and the fire he holds inside, and also the rage he holds for his oppressed Black community. The blue side, on the other hand, is meant to represent his quote-unquote cool and more rational side that tells him to stay true to himself. The fourth and final deconstruction I did was out of the face of the boxer. The face of the boxer seems to be beaten up pretty bad and is almost like a mask. This is not by accident. Basquiat chose to have a mask-like face to show that no matter how hurt you are or how much pain you're in on the outside, not to let others see it and don't let others capitalize on your vulnerabilities, much like an actual fighter would do to win an actual fight. For someone who enjoys art, I feel you need to truly understand the inspiration behind each piece to truly appreciate it. Basquiat says his inspiration came from his own life and his own internal beliefs. Basquiat also says that his struggles and his inner demons highly influenced this piece and many others like it. The artwork seems to be very close and very personal to Basquiat. Boxer by Basquiat is a very important piece of art, and it has a great deal of importance behind it. A large part of this painting was to show pride in the black community and strength, and also strength in the black community. This painting shows these things by using symbolism to represent the plight of the black man or woman and their strength in their adversity. This piece is also important because of the influence it had on art in the coming years. Basquiat's technique and styles of painting were unusual, but that weird and unconventional style helped shape a lot of new artists and a lot of the pieces of art we see today. Basquiat is one of my favorite artists, and I'm so glad I was able to do my investigative object project on one of his pieces. Throughout this project, not only have I learned a lot about this piece, but I've learned a great deal about other pieces like it and other similar artists. Thank you for such a great assignment. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.